to make my personal development portfolio a bit more substantial and perhaps give it a few more layers, I think it's important to talk about what I used to do prior to coming here to university and doing this degree in film. So I started to work in television over 10 years ago, and I got my first job at MTV as a very junior script writer. Languages were needed for a production that was going to different regions of MTV in Europe, and there I was speaking Italian and a bit of German and some Spanish, English as well. So never had written a script before in my life, of course, but that didn't matter because I learned as I went. So anyway, I got my first job at MTV, and it kind of went on from there. I was supposed to start university then, actually. I had 3 offers. I was about to accept the one offer, but I decided to accept a job at MTV, so I put the whole study thing aside. And so that's why it's important to say why I was doing what I was doing beforehand, because I've understood very clearly that the moving images were an area, if that can be called an area, but that interests me a great deal. Something that I wouldn't have known when I was in my 20s. There was no way I would have signed up to do anything remotely near film studies if I'd actually accepted an offer back then. So anyway, going back to my accepted job at MTV, I worked my way up from becoming a junior researcher to studio director, single camera studio director, producer director, and left MTV and I went freelance, mainly for ITV, some BBC and Sky. Amongst the things that I found that I've sort of, they're on my drive, I've pulled a few just to give you an idea of what I've done in the past.